If you think sorting invoices is the worst, you're not alone. Handling a dozen might be manageable, but what about 20, 50, or hundreds of incoming invoices each and every month? It's a daunting number of clicks you'll have to do over and over again. We helped the company escape that overwhelming pile of incoming invoices using a straightforward but powerful automation. With the right tools and setup, we turned what used to be hours of work into a process that runs like magic in the background. But it's not magic, it's a smart automation. Today, I am going to show you how we did it for our client. From overwhelming to under control, from chaos to clarity. And the best part? I've put it all together in a case study you can download absolutely for free. Just click the link in the description and get it.
In case you don't know me yet, my name is Marvin Aziz, and I help service-based businesses to automate their most crucial and time-intensive tasks. To not only save them time, money and energy, but ultimately make their clients more happy, increase customer retention and make them more money. Think systems and automations for qualifying leads, lead generation itself, sales, onboarding processes, feedback loops, nurturing, and even the service delivery itself, right? All of those processes can be fully or partly automated, and that's what I do. So let's jump into the case study. So this case study belongs to a client of mine, which is a marketing agency. The marketing agency was struggling to basically keep up with the bookkeeping, right? They had too many incoming invoices, quite small invoices, because they had an offer running that was, a smaller ticket, let's say, okay. It got quite expensive for the bookkeeping, right? Due to the high volume of incoming invoices. And it required a lot of manual pre-organization, right? For the tax people. So we introduced an automated system using email, Google Drive, AI, and Airtable to reduce the manual sorting and preparation time and allow for efficient bookkeeping. Right? So the objective was basically to develop an automated invoice management system that is easy for the entire team to use and eliminates the need of expensive bookkeeping software. And we did so by initially having a workshop together with the agency owner and two of their employees. So I sat down and really tried to understand what's happening and how are most of those invoices coming in and what's the best process to set up here. And from there, I created a roadmap. You can see right here. Let's go actually into detail. We start with an email, right? So basically, whenever an invoice comes in, it doesn't matter where they have it. I actually set up a shortcut automation on the founder's iPhone to just send that PDF or whatever document that is to a specific email address, right? Let's say invoices@company.com. As soon as it gets there, it will be taken over to Make, which is the automation platform I'm using. And from there, we are going to process all that data. And we are sending that data to the OpenAI API. And is, by the way, not used for training data if you use the API. So it's fairly secure. So we analyze each of those invoices using AI. It's called Vision. The large language model is called Vision. And we've prepared a prompt for that to work great. And as soon as we analyze the invoice, we actually run another ChatGPT prompt to make sense of the data, right? And then there's the usual go-to process to set up all the folder structure in Google Drive, right? So we wanted to save all the invoices in Google Drive in an understand and easy to follow folder structure, which is we have the yearly folder, we have the monthly folder, and in the monthly folder, there are all the invoices, right? So we check if a folder exists for the year. If not, we create a folder structure, which is the year, the month, and then upload a file into that. If it exists already, we obviously have to look for the monthly folder. If that exists, we upload the file. If not, we create a monthly folder, right? And then upload the file. As soon as the file is uploaded, in any case, we add a row to Airtable, which is our database for that use case. And we include the name, the link to the file in Google Drive, the date of the invoice, the company of the invoice, and the amount of the invoice, right? So it's easy for the process to visually see actually in Airtable how much has been paid, just to get a good estimation of costs. The extraction of the information from the invoice obviously doesn't always work, because invoices are not always, they're not always perfect, let's say, right? But in most cases, it really works amazingly well. So that's a process. If it doesn't work, by the way, we have some error handlers within the automation to simply add some placeholders to the Airtable row, so we don't lose any information and still upload all the files to the structure we need, right? So let's have a look. This is the automation that's been built out in the end. And yeah, it's fairly straightforward, right? We watch an email folder. As soon as something comes in, we get all the attachments, we filter for PDFs only, we look for the yearly folder, we analyze the invoice, we create the key information, we set some variables, and then we go ahead and create the folder structure to upload everything into Airtable. Sounds easy when I describe it like that. Obviously, it took some time to get here, but in the end, it's quite simple. And if they need to, they can go ahead and adjust the prompt, for example, maybe even like create another folder structure if they want to, or put it into another Airtable. I mean, we can endlessly keep on building from here, but that's the status quo, and it works great. It's an amazing automation, really handy, saves a lot of time and resources. So I hope you learned something from this, and if you're interested in working with me, let me know. Go to my website and you can schedule a call with me. It's absolutely free. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this one. See you in the next one.